Would you like to share something about writing for Krishna and writing for Prabhupada?
Yes. So, shortly after I was initiated, I was in Juhu, or Bombay, and I was helping Giriraj at that time, a brahmachari. He and my husband and I would go around to make life members. And because I tend to be quiet anyway and a bit shy, they would do all the talking. Mostly Giriraj, Das Brahmachari, would speak, and then my husband would speak a little, and I would just sit because I was afraid of saying the wrong thing, or because I was shy. So one day we were walking back from having made a life member, and Giriraj said to me that he wanted to make a little magazine to collect advertisements to help pay for the temple that we were building in Juhu. And he wanted me to be in charge of that. So he would collect the advertisements, and I was supposed to provide the content of the magazine. So all of a sudden, my service changed completely. And I actually started writing for this magazine, which was my first writing in Krishna consciousness. And I found it very stimulating, because what I'd been hearing by that time for a year or two, finally I could express in my own words, which was completely different, because you had to organize it, decide which points to make, and it was really a chance for me to remember the philosophy and try to explain it to others so it made sense to them. What was meaningful to me, I tried to convey so it would be meaningful to the reader. So I became very excited about this service. It became an absorption. And I wrote a long, disjointed article called Srila Prabhupada, India's National Hero. And somehow or other, Srila Prabhupada, who was traveling the world at that time, he actually got a copy of this magazine. And next time he came back to Juhu, we were sitting in his room and he was talking to different people. And then he turned to me and he said, "I've read your article." And I was shocked, because I didn't know that he had done that. And then he said, "You have written very nicely." I was more shocked. And then he said, "It is not yet perfect, but if you go on writing, then it will become perfect." So by then I was just overwhelmed, because it was so hopeful for me, it was so encouraging for me, that I could actually try to express what I had understood from him through this media, and in that way also help push on our little project there, which became a big project in Juhu. And it was like what they call a win-win situation. And his encouragement and my desire, my propensity. And also in his lectures, sometimes Prabhupada would say, whatever you have learned, you should try to write that. 1 line, or 3 lines, or 4 lines, just write something. Every day, write something. So that was another source of encouragement.